What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B-High Radio Shout. And as always, I got my podcast partner in here with me, Orion's Belt.
Men in Black?
No,
Men in Black now?
You said no, Orion's Belt. You know, you look at the moon, you got the little belt of Orion.
You got that from Men in Black.
No, I got that from the sky and the constellations in the sky. I'm trying to call you what you want to be called. You want to be called Constellation Will.
Now, if I do you like Will did Chris,
then you gonna die. Then you gonna die on camera. OG Gangsta Wicked. EJ is so tired of our shit. OG Gangsta Wicked, the Ghetto Mafia's in the house.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, Wick?
I'm feeling with my hands.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I mean, they working, ain't they? Okay, all of the ladies that just got harassed.
I'm feeling with my hands.
No, wait, don't get the ladies through the camera.
I'm on my Trump shit today.
Oh, you grabbing them by?
I'm grabbing them today.
Okay.
The first 10 women I see out there, I'm grabbing.
No, just stop it. Stop it while you ahead, please. But you know, Wick, everybody's in an uproar once again. You know, it's that time of year where, you know, the bloggers have to piss everybody off with their top 50 rappers of all time. But the thing that's kind of crazy about it now is that I didn't even realize that they had to do the top 50 rappers of all time with it being 50 years of hip-hop being celebrated this year. Right. So it makes so much sense that it's done. Now, the main squeeze that's been going around out here in the streets talking about the top 50 rappers, I'm going to just give you the top 10 right now off the rip.
Now, where did this list come from? That's the thing, see. Once you tell me who made this list, then I can pretty much, before you even say the names of the rappers, know what's going to be on there.
Well, the list came from Billboard and Vibe. But I would say this, when you talking about Billboard, you're talking about the people that track record sales since the beginning of the time, and you're talking about Vibe, which has been a part of the culture pretty much, you know, at least 25 to 30 years into it. So, I mean, it should be some authorities that really sat down together and figured it out, you know.
Listen to what you just said. Billboard track record sales.
That's right.
So their list is going to be on who sold the most records. So I expect, you know, I wish there was a ball, MC Hammer to be up in there or somebody.
Well, now, first of all, what you're not about to do is start nothing about MC Hammer because he would have been in my top 50. See, that's another thing that's pissing me off about folks. You know, I got to say this to all of y'all black rappers out there that got something to say about MC Hammer.
Tap dance,
no, I never
That's why you.
I don't tap dance for nobody, but I will typewriter. I will typewriter in this motherfucker.
Your back too bad. You're too stiff. Don't do that no more.
Buddy, no. I'll typewriter this thing. I don't tap dance, but I will typewriter because of MC Hammer. Okay. I think the reason why everybody hates on MC Hammer is because he put on a damn better show than everybody. And he crossed over more than everybody. You couldn't say that he wasn't a gangster. He put 50 folks on stage with him wherever he went. He went to Prince's house and saved him when the Illuminati was about to take him out the game. The man danced better than any. He was too legit to quit.
He ain't fired in Fabo. He can't damn bad Fabo.
I bet you right now, Fabo came in here, he would say that MC Hammer is what inspired him. You know what?
MC Hammer had a bigger budget. That's it.
MC Hammer also made us
You can put 50 people on behind Fabo. Fabo crank it up. Hey. That's why Drake came and got it. But anyway, get me back to these 50, real rappers.
Okay, we gonna revisit this MC Hammer too, because I got to get these haters. That's black on black crime every time I hear something about MC Hammer wrong. Now, they were talking about the top 10. I'm gonna just go with the top 10 because the top 10 already kind of knocks people out of the way.
Okay.
All right, they said number 1 is Jay-Z.
Oh, Lord.
Number 2 is Kendrick Lamar.
Oh.
Number 3 is Nas.
No.
Number 4 is Tupac. Number 5 is Eminem. Number 6 is Notorious B.I.G.
Wow.
Number 7 is Lil Wayne. Number 8 is Drake. Number 9 is Snoop Dogg. And number 10 is Nicki Minaj.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
You going first, or do I need to go? Because
well, I'm gonna go first, man. You know, I'm gonna just keep it real. Their list wasn't bad, but it's not as good as mine. My top 10.
The list, that list. But go ahead. Let me hear what you got.
My top 10 includes Jay-Z at number one. Yeah.
You a clown.
No,
I
I gotta give it to Jigga Man.
You just said that because Billboard said it. I don't say he had 90,000 debates with you, and you've always said Andre 3000 was the greatest of all time.
Now, I said Andre 3000 is my favorite of all time.
Everybody out there hears you from week to week. When I talk about anybody, you talk about how great Andre 3000 is. He's number one of all time. Now you sitting here trying to remix what you said and put Jay-Z at number one.
Well, no, this go round with, I just had to go ahead and just give my non-biased opinion.
Okay.
And how I did my top 10 Wick, it was based off of style.
It was based off because his wife. Because you like his wife.
Beyonce ain't got nothing to do with Jay-Z, but he does have good taste. The man has the best taste out of everybody on the damn top 50. Okay? So, first of all, that is true, though. You got to be a bad man to get Beyonce. Shit. Number one is Jay-Z because of all of the albums that he put out. I mean, the Black Album. Hell, that last album with the story of OJ on there was probably one of his damn best albums that came out later in his damn career. You see what I'm saying? All the way back to Reasonable Doubt, this man has full bodies of work that you can listen to all the way through and enjoy. I'm talking about.
So it had, and I hate to be the person with ifs, but had Pac not passed, would Jay-Z have blown? Because he was struggling trying to do it when Pac was on his ass.
Well, the thing is, just like what Shard had just showed us earlier, never in Jay-Z's career did he have the number one time in hip-hop any year. But his quality of work that he was putting out kept him in that top 2 or 3 every year. Now, if you consistently stay in the top 2 or 3 every year for 30 goddamn years straight, that makes you the best.
Wayne has done that. Snoop Dogg has done that. They both
Snoop ain't put out no albums, full bodies of work that didn't hit like Jay-Z.
But he don't have just as many probably no more number one records. I told you Snoop should be the logo. Now go and finish your list. Go and finish,
number 2 is Tupac, okay, because I'm a heavy Tupac fan.
So you got Jay over Tupac. Okay, next.
Next I got Lil Wayne, man. Lil Wayne. So
Wayne should have been over Jay, but go ahead.
No, Wayne is number 3, but I have to give Wayne his credit simply because he birthed a lot of rappers.
That's a lot of rappers. Not because he was all-time great, but because of the people that he birthed. Well, not because he was all-time great and got the most number one records out of any artist, any rap artist damn near besides Drake. But because of the people he birthed.
Well, no, it's because of that song Birdman Jr. You know when...
Who did Jay-Z birth, by the way, since he's number one?
Jay-Z birthed all of the New York rappers that came out there.
New York rappers? What? Name me one that Jay-Z was responsible for, that he said, you know what, I blew this nigga up.
Well, see, when I'm talking
already hot.
No. See, when I talk about blowing birthing rappers, I'm talking about a style that was bitten by other folks. Some people say that Ghetto Mafia had a style in Atlanta that birthed a lot of rappers, that a lot of people stole style, and it birthed a lot of rappers. So would you be able to be great, or do you have to take that away? Because if you're going to take it away from Wayne, you need to take it away from yourself. Okay, thank you. Next. I'm going to have to say Future, Pluto.
And what number is Pluto?
Pluto is number 4.
Okay, I can go with that because I'm Galaxy Wick and he's Pluto.
I put Future in there simply because of the run that he had and the domination that he had was unparalleled. And then also he birthed a lot of rappers. The style that Future came with, see, that's another thing too. I'm talking about when this artist comes in, you're like, oh shit, I ain't heard nothing like this before. When Future came with March Madness, nobody before, nobody after him could have made March Madness.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying?
One of my favorite songs.
That whole style, exactly.
Living life.
Come on, man.
I'm playing for the man. I don't want to even though she average.
Come on, he didn't want for the bitch even though she was average, okay? But he went on ahead and did it. I'm rocking with Future.
Okay.
Andre, 3 racks, number 5.
Yo, boy, I'm glad.
See, I'm being non-biased. I'm trying to give the people something that they can agree with.
Okay.
But I'm just working it out. Okay. The reason why I say Andre is number 5 is because what? Are you dying, nigga? What the hell's going going on?
I'm trying not to laugh at you. I can't believe you put Future before Andre. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for interrupting the class. Go ahead.
Well, I had to put Future there because Future put out more music by his goddamn self than Andre did.
You remixing what I said now. Every time I told you that, it was lame. Every time I told you that didn't matter.
Let me finish my story.
Every time I said Andre hadn't did nothing by himself, you ain't gonna tell me what Andre.
Let me get back in here. This one is dedicated to you, EJ the DJ. EJ the DJ told me that J. Cole was one of his greatest rappers of all time.
He said Bow Wow. So
And then
nobody listening to what
EJ. Even though, Bow Wow did his thing too. I'm not going to let you hate on Bow Wow. Let me finish my story. Okay. He said that he loves J. Cole. That's one of his top.
Yeah.
And Kendrick Lamar. But guess what? Is it safe to say that J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar's style was birthed from Andre 3 Racks?
I don't know that.
Come on, man. Their cadences and their rhymes and the way they want to sit back and think in the middle of their damn song. It was only one nigga thinking in the middle of his music. And that was Andre 3000. After Andre 3000 and J. Cole and when they was in the same family.
Enemy.
You always try to bring
that was
Chuck D into something.
Chuck D was, don't you, look, I don't told you about
we're going to address that with the greatest groups of all time. We're going to address that with the greatest groups of all time. Number 6 is Snoop Froggy Dogg. I mean, he had one of the best deliveries that you can give a throat in hip hop. I mean, when he hits the mic and he delivers those verses, there's Snoop Dogg is on that damn song. Sometimes I hear music, sometimes I'm like, man, this song jamming. Who the hell is that rapping?
Right.
And I can't put a face or a name to the voice that I'm in.
Right.
Anytime Snoop hit the mic, that Snoop Doggy Dogg on the damn mic.
I agree with you.
Kanye West, I mean, he made just a lot of classic ass music from a production standpoint and, verses and stuff. I mean,
he can't tell me nothing.
Can't tell him nothing, okay? You can't tell Ye nothing.
Right.
Then I threw Ice Cube in there. I threw Ice Cube at number 8 because Ice Cube snaps, okay?
He does.
He would get on your song as a feature and he would just...
Was he better than Easy though?
He was writing
easy.
He was writing easy music.
Y'all hear that over there? No, together. Easy, everybody, easy. He
was writing for Easy. Now you did a whole Easy
concert. Nobody care about who wrote for who. Don't nobody stop trying to that to credit somebody because somebody wrote a rap for him. Who delivered it? Who lipstick came out of?
You know what? I hate to say this too though. When it comes to delivery, Snoop Dogg Slick got his style from Eazy-E because Eazy had that delivery.
Yes,
Eazy had one of the greatest deliveries of all time.
He did.
But I'm gonna have to give that to Ice Cube as a writer putting it down for all of them.
Okay.
Number 9 is Bun B out of UGK for me, simply because the music that Bun B made, Saved My Damn Life, okay. I'm a big ass UGK fan.
So he's over Pimp then, to you.
Yeah, I got to ride with the Bun, man. I mean, when it comes to snapping and lyricism, now delivery, I put Pimp C in the same group with Snoop Dogg. Pimp C's delivery was one of the greatest of all time. Can you quit throwing up in your hand?
I'm trying to be respectful.
No, you keep on throwing up.
In class, you got to say, teacher, can I speak?
Oh, well, then what you got to say then before you pass out?
You a fish-eye fool. Ain't no way you going to put Bun B over one... You know what? Let me finish. Go ahead.
One song. No. Okay, you want to know why I can do that with Bun B?
Okay, go ahead. Because he's your boy.
No.
He gave you free hamburgers.
No.
He gave you free hamburgers.
I got 2 reasons.
Why?
One, if you're talking about one of the hardest verses ever spit in hip hop, which is Murder.
Okay.
Bun B's verse on Murder is one of the hardest verses ever spit.
I agree.
Number 2, one of the greatest stories ever told in hip hop was Bun B's The Story, where he talked about the whole career of UGK and his love for Pimp C and how it was UGK for life. Nobody told a story as good as him. So his storytelling skills is on 10. His snapping skills is on 10. He's in my top 10.
So MJG, he was better than MJG. His Murder verse was better than 30 busters in my yard.
Talking shit about it. You know, I love MJG's verse on Lay It Down.
Okay.
But that murder verse from Bun B is just...
What about MJG on with him and CeeLo? The Friday gang and the Friday night and all the fun for the Friday. Right.
What song was that, EJ? Because you're a DJ now. If EJ don't know what song it is, you just see him making noise. Now you just see him making noise. Talk about your favorite song.
CeeLo and MJG.
Pay my dues. Pay my dues. But that was a good song. But they wasn't snapping on that song. That was just a good ass song.
They was snapping.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay, number 10.
Okay.
My number 10 is Project Pat.
Mr. Don't Play.
Mr. Don't Play. All of his albums were going crazy. All of his features was going crazy. Also, he birthed a lot of rappers. A lot of folks ran off with his style, whether it be Cardi B or 21 Savage to this day. His whole style is impacting hip-hop as we see it right now and still making hits out here. That is my top 10. Back on you, sir.
First of all my Texas people out there, I apologize for him, okay? I mean, when you sit here and make a list and don't say nothing about Scarface, that just discredited your list right then. So to all my Texas folks out there,
you can't say Scarface without Willie D to me.
Man, please.
You better not ever leave Willie D.
Please.
You can't say Scarface without Willie D to me.
You
know what? Wait, you probably the person at the Grammy that had Scarface up there rapping without Willie D talking about my mind playing tricks on me.
Money and the power. I ain't falling short. I got money deep in the heart, the stout part. You don't know nothing about that. You were too young. You understand what I'm saying? Let me give you a real list. Of solo artists. Then we'll come to the group.
Okay.
Number 1, I will go with Tupac. You said Jay-Z, but I'm going to go with Tupac. I'm not going to go Hawaiian Silky Fame. Did I say that? Oh, my bad. But I love Jay, but Tupac is number 1. Number 2, I'm going to put Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Lil Wayne, number 2. Number 3, I'm going to go with Snoop, just like for the reasons that you said.
Okay.
I think Snoop should be the logo of rap.
I agree with that.
You understand what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
4, I'm going to put Biggie, right? But Biggie is over
Biggie
Jay-Z.
didn't put up no. He didn't put up more music than Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. Jay even said it. Your own man said it.
Jay-Z didn't mean it when he said it. He was just trying to show some damn love.
He meant it. Puffy, everybody knows the whole New York chime in. Y'all know Biggie was better than Jay. Stop it. Next. I ain't even got Jay next. I got out of New York. I'm gonna come back with another New York artist.
Ooh.
The one that made the term greatest of all time. You might have heard of him. Name is LL Cool J.
Mr. Rock the Bells.
Called Rock the Bells back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That my guy. You know what I'm saying?
I rock with LL though, man. I Need Love was a song that if you was a young player, that song help you grow up.
Don't try to be rhetorical toward L. Just make it like since he's a player that's a minus or he gets a demerit.
I didn't say that was a minus. I said
that he made love and
no, that's what I'm saying. I Need Love was one of my songs that as a young player growing up,
what about my radio? What about Rock the Bells? What about all that?
You know what? Mama said knock you out right about now.
Exactly. So LL is in there. Then I'm coming with Scarface. Then I'm coming with Face. Yes. My next one is gonna be CeeLo.
CeeLo Green.
CeeLo Green. Excellent. And then I'm gonna throw a woman in there. You threw a woman in there. You said Cardi B, right?
No, I didn't put no woman in mine.
Well, somebody put a woman in there.
In the top 10 on Billboard, they got Nicki Minaj.
Got a damn thing on this girl called Lauryn Hill. Maybe you heard of her.
Lauryn Hill is the greatest female rapper of all time.
And singer too.
She's the greatest female artist.
Whoever made the list.
Billboard, they the ones who did that.
Tell Billboard should have came up in here. And then I'm gonna put somebody that from your own hometown and side of town that you always hating on.
Who?
His name is Ludacris.
Luda.
Yeah.
Now, first of all,
when have you ever heard Luda do a whack verse? Tell me one verse that Luda did that was whack.
First of all, Ludacris is the only light-skinned brethren that his black ain't cracked, okay? This nigga is on Instagram looking like it's 2001 all over again. That's number 1.
I'm going to give you your future. I got 2 more left.
Ooh.
Another guy out of New York that you be hating on.
Ooh.
Hating on. Y'all don't never say his name.
Ooh.
He had a song called "Every Time It's Somebody's Birthday, It's Your Birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday." Hey, 50.
I rock with 50 though.
I can't tell. You never have him in nothing. I can't tell.
I like 50 simply because that But you know what though? How you gonna get 50? And see, a lot of these folks you got in there ain't got enough music with. You over here, nigga make a couple albums. You want to say they the greatest of all damn time.
My last one, I'm gonna throw Big Boy in there because I done told you to stop hating on Big.
Ain't nobody ever hated on Big Boy.
You be hating on Big.
But how you gonna have Big Boy in there, not Andre?
I subscribe to the notion that neither one of them should be the Outcast.
Them niggas are not Siamese twins. The name of the group was not Siamese twins. It was called Outcast.
Well, I got Big Boy in there. How about that? Check me if you check it or respect it. What you gonna do?
Okay. So you got Big in there before. Let me see. Project.
I don't gave you my 10. Pac, Wayne, Snoop,
What about Kanye? What about Kanye? What was Kanye at on your list? He's not even in your top 10.
He gets an honorable mention. Him and Eminem. They got an honorable mention.
Okay.
I'm an old school guy, so I'm, by the time Kanye came, you know what I'm saying? I had Don't Stop Slapping Niggas and robbing the church's chicken and all that kind of stuff. I had Don't Stop that.
Okay. Well, I ain't mad at that. I mean, your list is respectable, but it's not as good as my list. But I do kind of agree with what the hell was going on and what's being said.
Well, we'll let the people decide that. How about that?
Okay, y'all. Who are y'all top 10? Okay, we ain't going to get into this top 50. Who are y'all top 10? And then also, if you have seen the top 50, who do you feel like was laid off that was supposed to be in that thing, man? A few honorable mentions that I didn't see were Uncle Luke.
Yeah, you got to get Luke. Luke was the first person that made they made parental advisory because of Luke.
Come on. And the Fresh Prince, Will Smith.
People hate on Will, because I wish he would have slapped you, but
they should have had Will in there when they was coming up with this list because nobody would have been safe. Yeah, he would have slapped every blogger in their damn face and probably went to jail this time.
Have parents don't understand.
Yeah.
The biggest summer record of all time. Summertime. So Will had one or two. Now, we both know that.
Yeah, the intro to his damn television show was a hit song.
It was.
Yeah, nigga. We all know that song by heart.
I'll give Will that 50th spot.
Yeah, he got to get in there. And then they act like they just going to squeeze 60. Rick Ross in there at 50. Rick Ross should have been further up than 50.
I can agree with that.
Rick Ross is the only rapper that I've seen age gracefully with hip-hop and make grown man, player, gangster, rich nigga music.
I agree.
He's the only one I've seen do that. I ain't seen nobody else do it.
You're right.
Shard, you got anybody you want to throw in here?
Shard be talking about all these Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah, he was saying he wanted Lupe Fiasco. Who's your honorable mention, EJ, that ain't on there?
And you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course, Drake.
Yeah,
but I'm talking about that ain't even in the top 50 at all. That they just left out.
He said Bow Wow because
Bow Wow.
Lupe Fiasco,
Prodigy from Mobb Deep. AZ.
Yeah.
What about ASAP?
And Starlito.
What about ASAP Rocky? Y'all like ASAP? Now, what about the girl? Who?
He said Young Thug. And I'm not going to argue with him about Young Thug, though.
That Thug is saying
Thug, but see, Thug is one of Wayne's kids, but then when he found his own style, Thug went on a run. Thug got talent.
It's like the life becoming gone.
Okay, y'all hit the comments. Let us know who are y'all top 10, who was left out of that top 50, and we'll get back with y'all in a minute, man.
Yes, sir.
Holla. Okay, but now they did the top 50 rappers of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like we needed to take it upon ourselves to do the top 10 rap groups of all time, man. And
so let me get this straight now before we move on from just the regular rappers.
Yeah.
Beehive Wick are putting out our own list. This is right. Beehive Wick.
That's right.
Of the top 10 greatest groups of all time, not single rapper.
That's right.
This is our list.
That's right.
I can say anybody I want.
You say whatever the hell you want to say.
I can say I'm number one.
You can say you're number one if that's how you feel.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Can I go first this time? Because last time you messed the vibe up by saying Jay-Z. Okay. That killed everything.
Go ahead and go first then. Who is in your top 10?
Number one group, right?
Yeah, number one group.
Number one group has to be Run DMC. Has to be because of the everything that from starting from rap came from Run DMC. I'm talking about the clothes. I'm talking about the shoe game. I'm talking, my Adidas, my everything come from Run DMC. DMC.
The greatest
Period.
rap group of all time is
Now,
Outkast.
I ain't talking about just lyrically everything.
Well, now we talking about sales. We talking about culture. We talking about hip hop. We talking about music.
Bro, what you talking about with sales? Of course, an artist could drop now. It's gonna sell
Just
more
you
than
got on a damn Adidas jacket. You want to act like Ron DMC, the greatest of all
You trying to
time?
compare a artist, a group from now to a group in '86? Of course, they sold more records. LeBron made more money than Michael Jordan. Was he better?
Hell no, Michael Jordan is the greatest of all damn time.
The ratings for the NBA are at an
Even though I do
all-time
love
high. The ratings for the NBA at an all-time high. That doesn't mean that the league is better. It means that more people, they can reach more people. When you have technology, makes you
Okay, how about this? How about this then? If your knees wasn't bad and you had a basketball in your hand right now, and you went to the court to go and shoot, would you be trying to do a fadeaway spin like LeBron, or would you be trying to rock the cradle and dunk it like Jordan? Which one would you be trying to do?
My list down because my list be hitting you right here.
Because Outkast is the greatest group of all time. I've been telling you that for years.
Is this mine or is this yours? I'm trying to figure out which one it is. You know what I'm saying?
It is your list.
Okay. Next is going to be another legendary group. We take to the West Coast, NWA. That's
I can't argue with that, though.
That's going to be number 2.
That's a super group, and they might be the damn greatest group of all time just because of the assembly of players that they got in that thing.
Okay, I'll give you that. Number 3. You're going to be mad about this because you're not a real hip-hop head. All you do is go for groups in the South. And I'm starting to notice that. But I'm going to say Wu-Tang Clan because every member that came up out the Wu, you know what I'm saying, made an impact. Red, Method, RZA, all of them. Ghostface, all of them.
Well, no, I got the Wu in my top 2. Okay. I got them in my top 10 too, so I ain't mad at that.
Number 4, which is another group that you be hating on, and this is for all my Texas folks, the Ghetto Boys, Bushwick, Willie D, Scarface. You ain't saying nothing about them. Nothing.
I got love for the Ghetto Boys, man.
I got love for the Ghetto Boys. Well, show love by saying their name.
Me and Willie D go back, man.
Say the name, say Ghetto Boy.
Ghetto Boys.
You ain't say it right.
You see what I'm saying?
Ghetto Boys.
You know
sound like goddamn Bill Gates.
No, the bottom line is the most gangster out of the Ghetto Boys out of Texas was Willie D, man. That man Willie D would get on them songs and say some crazy ass shit, man.
Money and the power. Do I need to rap it to you? Okay. Next, I'm gonna give your boys their props, Outkast. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give
that's at number 10. I can't.
No, I didn't say 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're 5. Then I'm gonna go with 8 Ball and them JG. Then I'm gonna go with Bun and Pimp together.
Okay. That's right.
Not just Bun by himself.
No, I'm with you.
And then I'm gonna go because Bun told you that Pimp was the greatest. He sat right here in this chair.
Because Bun is always being so humble, just like I am with your ass.
He knew what he was talking about.
Just being nice, but he didn't mean it.
Then I'm gonna go with our home team homies. I'm gonna go with Goody Mob.
That's right.
Then I'm gonna go with the Hot Boys. My last one is the Migos in the kitchen with the whipping like it's stir fry. In the
Mafia in this top.
No, that's because he's whack.
Sean,
please don't leave us. Please don't leave us. People are walking out of the studio right now.
Okay, 3 6 Mafia. I give you that.
No, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. You done already played yourself. You done already played yourself.
Who we gonna take out? We got Run DMC, NWA, Wu-Tang, Ghetto Boys, Outkast, 8 Ball, UGK, Goody Mob, Hot Boys, and Migos. Who you gonna take out and put it in 3 6?
All of them. 3 6 goes. They got to be in there somewhere.
You know what?
So now let me, buddy. Let me get my correct top 10 groups of all time. Number 1, the greatest group of all time is Outkast. Okay, they went diamond. They had some of the greatest lyrics of all time. Like you say, you can't say Andre 3000 without Big Boy.
Over NWA. That birthed Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Snoop Doggy Dogg, DOC, Ren, Miss Chalet, Lady of Rage, Corrupt.
I'm cooler than a
Dance.
polar bear's toenails. Oh hell, there he goes again. Talking that shit. Bend. Okay.
Looked up
He
in
would
the
tell
sky and
Big Boy would tell a girl, lick you like a lizard when I'm slizzard.
What did the blimp read? What did the blimp read? Ice Cube's a pimp.
Okay, like Hail Marys and field goals, I think I was put here to drill holes.
Oh,
Big Boy, it don't get no better than that. Okay, that's okay. Even EJ knows that. Okay, so I'm gonna sit there right there for you.
Fuck the police. I mean, who said that first?
Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care.
And we eating grits and cheese and biscuits. Man, if you don't stop.
Them boys had
What
so
you
much
talking about?
wordplay. I'm talking about the wordplay.
We had the Jerry curls and the Dickie suits, and we were busting police heads.
I mean, all the players came
Man.
from far and wide.
I ain't even gonna, you know what? That's what I be talking about with you. That's what I be talking about
That was
with
for you, Sleepy. Okay, that was for you, Sleepy. Number 2, you know I got to go with the goodie because it saved my life. Okay.
Outkast and Goody. Number 1, 2 groups.
Number
of
1
all
and 2
time.
of all time.
No Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Now, I ain't got down to the rest of my group. I'm
Okay.
just letting you know.
Okay.
Outkast is the greatest because they had the greatest selling album and just some of the greatest music. When I talk about album after album after album that you can listen to all the way through, that's Cast. Number 2, Goody Mob, because they made an album called Soul Food, which is one of the most impactful albums of all damn time. Okay, they saved a whole generation of Atlanta niggas with one album. Number 3, I gave it to the Wu-Tang Clan, man. I brought the Wu
You
in there.
looked on my
Okay.
thing and saw that.
I brought the Wu in there. Look at that. Look at that.
You
Look at that right
looked
there. I
up. You
brought the Wu in
don't
there.
know one Wu-Tang song. Give me a song.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money.
Why y'all trying to sing stuff and add a singing touch to it and fuck up folks' music?
Because I been wanting to take it to church. I want folks to know that.
Everything around me. It didn't go like that. He said it can't rule everything around me, nigga. Come on.
Number 4, UGK. Okay. Number 5, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Okay.
Number 6, I had to throw my boys in there.
Who?
Do or Die.
Po Pimp.
Po Pimpin'.
I forgot.
I mean,
What's
I
up,
had-
Twister? And that's my guy, too.
Come on. I mean, AK,
you
Below
wanna
Zero. I
ride
mean, them guys right
In the
there,
backseat
man.
of the caddy, chopping up some do or die. Yeah, okay.
Okay, them boys right there with the truth.
Right.
The Hot Boys. And see, with mine, I'm going to be real, man. I can't even really put it in no particular order because, I mean, I don't even like to rank folks higher than that.
I agree.
The Hot Boys is one of the greatest groups of all damn time,
I agree.
too. So it's
I
like,
agree.
really, the Hot Boys could be in the top 3.
I agree.
The Migos, I got to go there with them because they had a damn 10-year run. 3-6 Mafia.
Okay.
They're number 9 in mine.
Okay.
And number 10 is the 2 Live Crew, man.
And you ain't said a damn thing about 8 Ball and MJG. That's
Oh.
blasphemy. That's what I'm saying.
No, but then
There's 30
I'm
busters
sorry,
in
Uncle
my
Luke.
yard
I'm
talking
sorry,
shit.
Uncle Luke, but I got to slide you out of there. 8 Ball MJG, y'all number 10. Because now I ain't even going to play.
And no NWA.
Well, now I'm going to let you have NWA. I got to let my OGs have NWA, okay? But I got to have 8 Ball and MJG.
Technically, he got some NWA in there with Bone, because Bone was signed to Roots.
Technically, I got some NWA in there because Bone was
This
signed to
nigga
Ruthless.
Shard, I don't know.
I'm just quoting Shard back
Shard
here.
on your payroll and everybody can see that.
No, he ain't no.
He like your quarterback. Your quarterback coach.
But I wish he could have phoned out with me. If he could have phoned out with me, I'm like, yeah, thank you, sir. Then I would have heard him said it, but we got him in the background speaking. But those are my top 10, when we talk about hip-hop groups.
Well, I'm going to say this,
got?
Beehive, and I'm going to say this to everybody out there. There is no right or no wrong, and my stuff is fluid. If you ask me the same question next week, and I didn't see this paper that I did today, I will have pretty much all them in there, but somebody might be out the top 10 and somebody new might be. It depends on the day of the week.
Yeah.
So there's really no wrong answer, but, you know what I'm saying, let the people, give us their top 10 group of all time, top 10 rappers of all time.
You heard the man. Get down with the movement. We'll holler at y'all in a minute. We gone.